Hello, and welcome back to the Kerbal Space program. My name is WWDadman, but you already know that. So, unless... Oh yeah, staging. Staging, that's very important actually. And I want this one to go first. Yeah, safe. Nobody's in there. Good. We have anti-group cabin. That's exactly what I want, since I do wanna get a guy down. And yeah, launch this. Have a look at the map. See that this is actually a pretty damn good spot to start. This is 82, so yeah. SAS on 3, 2, 1, launch. Keep this up. Oop. Don't go too far. Too fast. Want to do a gravity turn, but we don't want to have it go all haywire. Every 1,000 meters, I'm going one line on the artificial horizon there. Roughly. That's a very rough estimate. So that at about 10 to 15 at 45 degrees. Which should be pretty much the best way to launch a rocket. Since by this time we are almost out of the atmosphere, we should easily have the ability to speed up sideways more than upwards without getting to overheating too much. That's normal. Goodbye. We've got an apoapsis of 50. I'm going to just burn at the horizon. And everything should be fine until we reach roughly 70. I'm going to set this guy as a target. Yeah. We're roughly going for a 70 by 70 orbit, so we're a little bit... Actually, we're ahead, so we want this guy to catch up. We're going to go to a 75 by 75 orbit, since that's 75 by 80. Okay, we're going to go a little bit higher. 80 by 80. Or something. Okay. Stuff is overheating. What is overheating? Oh. Okay, if here at apoapsis, we're gonna burn. We can burn for an encounter on the next orbit just as the sun rises. So yeah, by the way, precise node. Hi. Get down here. I want you to do pretty much 0 of that. That's 2.8 kilometers. If we that's separation of 19 kilometers. We're going for this, and then we're going to burn at our ascending descending, so we actually get an encounter. That should be fine. Okay, we are within a kilometer as of now. And we're coming in. $500, $400. 5 meters a second. Okay, 30 something. We are going to F5 and switch over. Hello, Brandon Kerman. Oh, hi. EVA. RCS on. We want to have this as, can you like target that? Port that. That piece of debris there is going to stay in orbit, unfortunately, but we're going to rename it to being debris. I should be able to do that here. Or not. In any way, we are going to go ahead and come home by unsetting the target. There we go. Burning retrograde. Actually, hello. Explore Kerbin. Our exploration of Kerbin was successful. Of Kerbin was. Nice typo. That's a missing space there. Recent accomplishment of our space program have attracted contributions from numerous organizations. Spacewalk in orbit, crew transfer near Kerbin, rescue done. We're going to go ahead and right here we're going to put you into hibernation. What are you, by the way? A pilot, which is... that's amazing. You're exactly what I need right now. We're going to close this. We're going to burn retrograde till our periapsis hits about 25. And we are going to F5 and dump this. You hold retrograde and we are going in. We should come down pretty close to Kerbal Space Center. Or not, which can come down in the frickin' desert. That's fine. Well, essentially in the desert would be pretty close to Kerbal Space Center, seeing as currently we were orbiting right on the other side of Kerbin. But yeah. Let's have be up on the nav ball. I was thinking about adding some visual mods again, seeing there's a bunch of visual mods updated for 1.3, and there's stuff I have never had, like there's particle effects for re-entry thing, like this would have particles going off in this direction, making it look even better than the stock re-entry effects, because those are just shaders. Yeah, we're coming down in the desert, which is fine. We should be flying over the desert right now. We're still in the upper atmosphere. Okay. Can turn SAS off since that's going to be fine. Still in the upper atmosphere. From which height doesn't it count as upper atmosphere anymore? Apparently 18,000. Heat rising from the sand. You know what? You've got transmission rights. Come on. It's fine. Gonna have this slow us down to under 200. Essentially, and yeah, everything should be fine. You don't need your lights on. We are 5,000 meters above ground. At 2,500, the drogue will pull, slowing us down to under 60. And at 1,200, since we set it that way, the main chute will pull. That's the value you need to look at. By the way, that's the Kerbal's engineer value. Excuse me, there we go. And we are at a very sedate 7 meters per second. That's fine. Heat shield should have that much tolerance. Even if it doesn't, it's just a heat shield that goes. We're gonna turn on SES since we want to have a upright vehicle. There, fine. Crew report from the desert and EVA report from the desert. That's Kerbin's Highlands, why? Also, store experiments, and we're going to exploit the little thing of, oops, climb, you are not very, dude. Board. Recover vessel. That's fine. And we're going to recover our things from here, and then we're gonna have a look at our debris lying around on Kerbin if there is any. So we've got that ship, which is totally debris. Make that debris, please. Oh, by the way, we totally did the rescue contract. That will be debris, please. That debris is on orbit as well. That debris is that, okay, and that debris is that. That's both debris that will enter the atmosphere right now. That doesn't have an enter the atmosphere thing. However, we're gonna have a look at this burning up or coming back down, right? So, we're gonna have a look at this coming back down. What is this anyway? Oh, that's the engine of the Moonhop. This should totally blow up in the atmosphere. Those are both Moonhop 1 debris. Don't know how that's possible. Burn, baby, burn. I'd be fine with this just blowing up. It will blow up. Boom. Boom, boom. Nice. Tracking station, since you can't switch to a vessel while it's not... Why are you out of atmosphere? Fly. Why are you not slowing down? There we go. That's better. Why are you not blowing up? Okay, you've got another pass in front of you. Get out of the atmosphere so I can switch away from you, please. Rescue hop, switch 2. That is actually on a stable orbit. Yep. And that's still in atmosphere, right? No? Okay, we're just gonna go to the Space Center and assume that everything blew up. Yeah, that's out of the atmosphere. That's out of the atmosphere. That's the thing that can still blow up, and that's out of the atmosphere, yeah. So, yeah. Pretty much irrelevant. We have... What is that? Never mind. We're gonna have a look in here real quick, and we're gonna do the other thing next time. Surface data from the science surface data from the moon. We need the moon landing anyways, so. Okay, so transfer crew between vessels near the moon and go in an orbital spacewalk near the moon. Why would I transfer crew between vessels on the... I mean, I can do some sort of, like... Apollo-style lander that just has something in orbit waiting for it. But... First 6 tourists to a flyby of the moon. Yeah, maybe not. Atmospheric on the surface, at least something, but Nah. Science data from the surface of the moon. I don't have a landing contract for the moon. Pool engine into escape trajectory out of the moon. So essentially a poodle to a flyby of the moon. I don't have picked tanks. That's going to be a little bit weird. To have a poodle then. You know what? I'm going to take this. Tourists safely, tourists. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take not this yet. But I'm going to take this. That's everybody flyby to the moon, right? Yeah. And that's giving me a whole lot of money. So we're just going to essentially build the same ship. How much is the upgrade of that? We still have 400,000 left if we upgrade this. So just to not have to worry about anything with that anymore, I'm going to do that. Because if you remember our 6 people, like that's not even a 6 people thing. That is actually a more like 12 people thing. Tourist hub 4 actually. That has invalid parts, of course. Save. That has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people. We're going to make this be a little bit nice here. I want a decoupler. I clicked off the game for fuck's sake. I want a decoupler right on top of here that has this. We're gonna make sure that the command pod will stay empty. Other than that, we are fine with this ship. It flew well enough last time. I mean, I can always just add something to this. Also, maybe I'll just put some, like, at least the middle 2, 3. Yeah, that's 3. Not reliance, but swivel. And put that in there. And still get enough off the pad. That decouples. Puts that in charge. That's really not a lot of delta V there, but honestly, I'm halfway done after this. Also, I can now put more of these on there. Oops. That should be fine. Apart from that, we also want the pool engine on this. Actually, Now what I'm gonna do... This is so stupid, it's not even funny. Crew. Where is that anyway? Where does this even have the crew hatch? Like, is that the crew hatch? Also, I think I'm gonna rebuild the upper stage. I'm just gonna rebuild the entire thing. Don't save. I'm going to start with one of these. However, I want... yeah. Wait. So I want 2, 4, 6. 6 people. If we look here, those are gonna be tourist. Jab's not gonna fly, but Brandon is gonna fly. Actually, we haven't had Val fly a thing in a well. We're also gonna go ahead and put fuel under this. Like reaction wheel. Just to be sure. Yeah, something like that. Why am I still building this in this episode though, since, you know, I kinda wanna do that in the next one. Also, we still have a satellite to fly, all in the next episode. Till then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WWDadman, bye.